Cereza and the Lost Demon.
But that's a nice opening. Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Aaron the Black String and welcome to Bayonetta Origins. I told you we're gonna play that game once it comes out. Sadly there was still some other stuff going on, so it took me a little while to get it. That's louder than expected, not gonna lie. But now we're here. From one Bayonetta game more or less straight to another one. But now we will learn a little bit about Cereza's past. So I'm stoked about it. I don't know if I jump straight into the game. I doubt it, so I'll see you once we get into the gist of it. That looks gorgeous.
Long ago, there existed two clans, the Lumen Sages of Light and the Umbra Witches of Darkness.
Yeah.
Together they controlled a mysterious power.
That we know.
The clans put in place strict laws to ensure that strife would never consume them. But a pair of star-crossed lovers broke this rule, and a child was born with the blood of both sage and witch.
Good.
It was a beautiful baby girl.
Aww.
As punishment for their forbidden love, the pair were torn asunder. The girl's sage father was exiled to a far land, and her mother locked away in a solitary jail. The witch clan took in the young girl, but she grew up shunned as a pariah, cursed by the circumstance of her birth.
That we also know.
Her one comfort was the nights she snuck into the village jail to visit her mother's cell. Her mother passed each grueling day barely able to so much as move in her cold cell. But when her daughter came to visit, the witch always showed her a loving smile. But even this small happiness eventually came to an end.
Okay.
On the night of the girl's 10th birthday, her mother was to be moved to a deeper cell, where even the faintest memory of daylight could not reach her. In desperation, the girl tried a daring rescue, but with only a child's strength, the attempt was in vain. More alone than ever before, the young girl clung to all she had left, a stuffed cat named Cheshire, which her mother had made for her long ago. Many moons have since passed. Turning her back on the village, the girl was taken in by an exiled witch who lived on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
Under her strict guidance, the girl continued to train in the ways of the dark arts. She was determined to be a powerful witch and one day save her mother.
Methinks
Her name was Cereza.
Methinks we did not do it. Well, actually, first of all, narration. Amazing, really draws me in, like I'm getting lost. I love the art style so much.
I've got to hurry.
Where to? Oh, there to. No other button does a thing so far.
Something's there.
I see a path, but the narration really draws you in. Can I dance on that? I can't dance right now. Oh. Hi. I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. I am. Goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. Oh, fuck you. I'm a trustworthy person.
Say that.
Screw all of you. Okay, sure, fine, I'm leaving. Stop staring at me. If you don't like me, don't stare at me. Close this video right now. I mean, if you don't like me, that is. If you like me, stay. I'm not.
Leave me alone.
Well, that's a lot of eyes. What?
Mommy.
Okay, there is dialogue to that. I was like, am I the reader now?
Hey!
Oh boy, yes. Oh, hi.
What do you think you're doing?
Crying?
Cereza, you're almost out of time. This is your last chance. If you don't hurry, you may never see your mother again.
Well then let's go. Who are you?
John, I can't.
I kind of figured that it was Sean.
Ugh, you big baby.
I am.
Come on, I'll lead the way.
Thanks, Sean. Your eyes look weird, Sean.
Hurry!
I am the hurry. Thanks for your help, Sean.
Cereza! Here, use this.
I am using this.
Wow, Sean, you're amazing.
Really good at that. I also love that apparently the magic is really just through dancing. And I'm so incredibly happy that you're good enough to keep two of these platforms
Hurry up, Cereza,
of
we
my.
have all night.
I'm working.
Wait, I can't run that fast.
It's probably because of the hair. I'm nearly there, Sean. I still see your things. I apparently am a better climber than you.
Hurry up.
I am here. Oh boy. Stop stressing me so much.
What do you think you're doing?
Looking absolutely fab.
Oh no, they're on to us. Leave the guards to me. You hurry on ahead.
Thank you, Sean.
Wait! John! I can't do this alone!
We can, Cereza. We have to. Let's go. I wonder why they are so rude. Oh boy, that looks kind of menacing how the dark mist is climbing up from below as well. Mom, it's me. Mommy?
A little longer. Hold on, Mummy.
I am nearly there. I think I already see the cell. Strong opening. Love it. I'm just taking the pictures and because it's so gorgeous looking. Did we do it? Oh yeah, I figured. It's creepy how it's drawing in. Oh, there they are again. Hello, my friends. Well, that does not seem... Oh. Oh. Wait, are you sending me to Inferno? You know that that's a pretty dickish move to do to a child, you know?
What is this? Don't come any closer. Ah, no! Ah!
Okay. Sean? No, that's not
Who are
Sean.
you?
Yeah, who are you?
Power?
Who the heck are you? Okay. White Wolf, got it.
No! I promise.
It was all but a dream. Good
That
morning.
dream again. But the ending.
It was a dream Cereza knew by heart. But this time, something had changed.
Apparently.
Cereza decided to consult her friend Cheshire.
My
A strange
kitty.
boy appeared and told me something incredible. He said if I went to Avalon Forest, he'd give me a fantastic power.
Didn't he like implicate the White Wolf is gonna give you a fantastic power, not the whatever?
If we had that, rescuing Mummy would be a piece of cake.
We don't know that, but sure.
Forbidden Forest.
I mean, you're a child, it's forgiven to you.
The oft-repeated warning from Cereza's teacher rung in her ears. Avalon Forest is home to fairies, creatures who love to whisk away children. Stay away.
So let's go in there.
Cereza, where are you, my dear?
I am here. Whoever you are.
Cereza's
Oh, you look
teacher
cool.
Morgana was standing by the door, her frown discernible even from a distance.
You look cool though. Whoop. That was a bigger swipe than I was expecting. Is it gonna be a stealth game now? Chapter 1. Trial of the Full Moon. You look cool. Oh. Saving. Check lanterns along a journey using L to save your progress. Save will to self automatically. Okay, so there's an autosave and I can hard save it right here. That's neat. Sure, I'm gonna save right now. I love the way this looks. This looks gorgeous. Oh, I loved it. Can I do something with Cheshire? No? Hey Morgana. I'm here. You look cool.
Chores neglected and I find my apprentice enjoying her beauty sleep.
Yes, I need my beauty sleep to look absolutely fab.
I'm sorry. I just closed my eyes for a second. I
Cereza began making an excuse, but Morgana's scowl stopped her in her tracks.
Yes, ma'am. I'll get to them right away.
But despite her best intentions, Cereza's gaze drifted back towards Avalon Forest.
Oh no!
This did not go unnoticed by Morgana.
If I've told you once, Cereza, you must never enter that forest.
But what if I do?
With your current abilities, you would soon become a snack for one of the fairies who live there.
And what if I tasted absolutely amazing? Hmm?
Yes, Morgana. I know.
Well then, stop your dreaming and finish those chores before moonrise, young lady.
I can dream and do my chores. I'm talented.
Water from the well. Coming right up.
I'll do
A
that.
simple yes will suffice, Cereza. Off you go.
Yes.
Despite her strict exterior,
Looks cool.
Cereza had grown attached to her teacher.
I mean, she looks cool.
Morgana had also been cast out of the village. She understood Cereza's pain, and her stern treatment came from a place of love.
Aww, you also should show compassion every now and then, otherwise people will not trust you. Draw water at the eastern well. Good thing that is so far away. Also, am I an idiot for thinking that the well right
Cereza
there...
often reminded herself that these chores were all part of her training. Eager to please her master, she hurried off towards the well.
I'm hurrying. Is a well like that close to the water really necessary? Interact with L. Good. Essentially L does stuff. Cool. I did it. I drew water. Hey, this is gonna take some time now, I guess. Oh,
Fetching
I'm
a
not...
pail of water. It may seem like a simple chore, but it requires a fine sense of control, making it perfect for Umbran training.
Sure. I trust that you know more about fetching water than I do. At least from a pail and everything.
After laying eyes on the full bucket, Morgana gave a small nod of approval.
I did perfect. Or fine
Good.
enough.
Now collect the herbs from the garden.
Sure.
Oh.
At the thought of herbs, Cereza could not help but make a face. This is one job she wished could be forever stricken from her regimen.
You're not like herbs.
Do we have a problem?
No, ma'am.
Trying not to think about the task awaiting her, Cereza headed towards the herb garden.
I like herbs. Oh,
The herbs
herbs?
in Morgana's garden were not your common basil or thyme. She grew infernal plants with an absolutely foul stench.
Okay.
They typically burrowed to avoid sunlight, but a little bit of magic made them pop right up.
Sure, no problem. How do I get down there? Morgana, help! Help, how do I get down there? Oh, what is... Check? These heavy lamps are so hard to clean. I might have gotten dirty again. Ah. So, how do I get to that? Oh, down here. Oops, sorry. Slipped a little bit. Well, time to get some infernal plants out of the ground. No. Witch pulse. Fundamental Umbran art that utilizes dances to imbue its target with magical energy. Witch pulse to grow infernal plants, so set L and tilt in the right direction with... Ah, okay, it's that thing that we did.
Dinner time! One helping of magic coming right up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. My brain just completely did not figure out what to do there for a moment.
Out!
There we go. Okay, if you find which supposed to be a bit difficult, no, we're gonna do the manual because otherwise this is gonna be too easy. And it's not that difficult because
Just a bit more.
once I understand again what I need to do, then it's not that bad.
There we go.
Nothing, nothing. There we go. Whoop, there it is. Okay. Thornbind. Is that also an infernal thorns that can bind enemies doing? Okay.
No one told me they could do this. I've got to catch it quick.
There we go. But that wasn't too difficult.
Yes, I did it.
Yay! What is that?
Cereza was pleasantly surprised.
Good.
She usually managed to make a mess with even this rudimentary magic.
Oh.
I can't wait to see the look on Morgana's face.
Well, she's right behind you.
Cereza hummed a happy tune while picking the herbs. As she bent down, she noticed a pretty flower growing amongst the weeds.
Is it the purple one there in the back?
Those
It
flowers
is.
would really bring out the colour in Morgana's eyes.
Aw. Oh, did I already collect them? Well, I guess I already collected them. Let's go. But there's a book there, an Umbran book.
Ugh, I wouldn't mind if it weren't for the smell.
Just don't use your nose. And don't use your mouth. Just stop breathing for a moment. That's like the easy way. Anyway, Morgana, I have something for you. Or do you like plants? Where's the pail of water? Not pile of water. I did not give you a pile of water.
Cereza proudly gave the basket to Morgana. It was full to bursting.
Yes.
How about that, Morgana? Quite the harvest, wouldn't you say? I also picked these violets. They're for you. I thought you might like them.
Aww.
Atop the herbs lay a small wreath. Morgana glanced down at it.
Let's see how she reacts.
Her expression unchanged, she spoke to Cereza in her usual tone.
Thank you very much for that.
Do not expect praise for this sort of perfunctory performance.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, and Cereza, your hair today seems to have lost its sheen. Do not tell me that in addition to your outdoor tasks, you're also neglecting your hair.
No. Maybe.
No, ma'am. It's next on my list.
It is. I need my hair.
Remember, Cereza,
I do. That looks so cool.
hair is the most versatile tool of an Umbra witch. It can be shaped into our armor, weapons, and even used as a medium for summoning infernal demons. As blood flows through veins, magic flows through a witch's hair. Care for it as you would your most precious tool, and defend it as you would your very heart.
Nice. I love getting a little bit more of the inner mechanics of the world of Bayonetta. And I mean, we knew that all of that it's our armor, our weapons, and that we can summon demons with that. It's just nice to get confirmation on how stuff works.
Understood. I'll make sure to finish up before training starts tonight.
Good. Now get back to your chores. The shadows grew long. The moon will soon rise.
With this, Morgana turned and walked back towards the house.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
At times, Morgana's cold treatment got Cereza down.
Yeah, that's why I meant show some compassion every now and then.
But she knew that Morgana cared for her and only wanted what was best for her.
That's why she kept pushing her away. Like a good mother would.
Making a quick recovery, Cereza resolved to finish her remaining chores in record time.
Including brushing and caring for her hair. Whoop. That night. I love how everything looks.
Almost time for today's training. I'd better hurry, or I'm in for another lecture.
Well, I guess it's back where all the lights are, so let's go up there. Oh. Forgot to clean this, but Morgana shouldn't notice when it is dark. I cannot clean it. I try so much. Let's see what's gonna happen here. We're gonna have a fight. Oh yeah.
With the
Oh,
household chores complete, it was time for Cereza's daily training in the dark arts. Today
Nice.
she was finally going to get a chance to attempt a spell she had been practicing for weeks. Summoning an infernal demon.
see how we feel
For
at that.
today's training, I will give you a little help.
Before even learning what it did, Cereza was captivated by the intricate brace.
Looks pretty.
This is a tool for those who have yet to master the flow of magic.
Okay.
Furthermore, we train under the full moon of the bisextile night, when the dark energy we Umbra harness is at its zenith. Are you listening, young lady?
No. Kind of.
You seem determined today. Perhaps I should let you nap more often.
Yes, ma'am.
Cereza's spirits were high. She was determined to succeed.
Because of nap time. Did it just black out for a second? I'm not sure. If it just blacked out for a moment, I will see that in editing. If not, then we're fine.
Bataiva Tozu!
Okay.
Step by step, Cereza flawlessly performed the summoning dance. Until...
Yeah. Oh! Oh, look at that! That thing looks cute.
This looked like trouble. Unless bound by hair, there would be no way to control the demon.
Poof!
The demon turned to ash mere inches from Cereza. Without a proper medium, demons will soon die in our world.
Lucky.
We
Oop.
are finished for today.
Ah. That's why I think it blacked out, because there was still dialogue and I pushed the button and it just skipped to the end. Oh, that's probably what happened.
Let me try again. Please.
Morgana turned and walked away, ignoring her pupil's desperate plea.
Why?
What kind of witch fears her own summoned familiar? I was foolish to think you were ready for this training.
Well, I mean, Cereza does fear.
Morgana told Cereza to put away the magic brace before heading back to the house.
That seems like a gross oversight.
Long after Morgana was gone, Cereza sat moping in the garden. Out of habit, she shared her troubles with Cheshire.
Gesture?
Forget returning to the village and saving Mummy. At this rate, I'll never even become a witch.
All of a sudden, the words from the boy in her dream echoed in her ears.
White Wolf.
Cereza, give you the power to save Mother. Avalon Forest, the White Wolf guide you.
Good.
Avalon Forest.
Yes.
Cereza's eyes wandered back to the forest. Morgana's repeated warnings left little room for ambiguity. And yet...
And yet...
Morgana is always dangerous this and stay away that. How could a dank old forest be that scary a place anyway?
Well, that forest is pretty dank.
Adults do often exaggerate to keep kids in their place.
I mean, that's true.
This thought got Cereza's blood boiling. Grievances started bubbling up.
Oh boy.
Nothing I do is ever good enough for her. Did you see those herbs? Flawless!
Oh, flawless herbs.
As she blew off steam to Cheshire, she noticed Morgana's brace shining in the moonlight.
Oh no, don't get a dumb idea. We're gonna get a dumb idea, otherwise we're not gonna get the game going.
What are you saying, Cheshire? Take the brace and sneak into the forest? Morgana would give us a right smack on the bottom.
I'm pretty sure Cheshire did not say anything like that.
Although, with the moon shining brightly, it was the ideal chance for a little surreptitious forest excursion.
I love the word surreptitious, even though I have no clue what the heck it means.
I mean, if I just had another chance to get the hang of it, I could have gotten that demon totally under wraps.
You can still try again?
With a demon by her side, eviscerating a fairy or two would be child's play.
That's it! I'm going to that forest! And when I come back with that fantastic power, Morgana will take back everything she said about me not being ready. Let's go, Cheshire. Next stop, Avalon!
Good thing you screamed that so loud. I'm pretty sure Morgana did not hear a word. Oh, what can I check here? Maybe I can say a little wish to this candle. Please, may Avalon make my dreams come true. I'm pretty sure that's something usual. Anyway, that seems as good as any spot to end this episode.
That's it!
I'd better be sure to refill the lamp oil once I'm back from the forest. Sure. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to end this episode here. Seems like a good enough spot to stop. And next episode, we're gonna jump in and try to explore the forest Avalon. I'm down for it. This game is really cute so far. Let's see when it becomes dark and twisted. Even more than it already became at the start, let's be frank. Anyway, see you there. Bye.